Best Irish music on irishradio.org with Jerry Byrne.
I'm Jerry Byrne, Irish Radio it is, and since the advent of lockdown and all the rest of us, speaking to many of the great and the good of entertainment. Now, my next guest is a gentleman who has been an absolute phenomenon across the internet, with quite literally millions and millions of views and millions of very, very happy people who have come across him. He's a comedian, which is truly unique. He has created a character called Farmer Michael, and his videos have been absolutely viral around the world, and truly phenomenal they are. I'm delighted to say hello to the one and only Sir Stevo Timothy. Steve, how are you?
How are things? Thank you for having me on.
It's a real pleasure. Listen, how did the comedy start off in the first place?
I suppose I was always a class clown. I was one of those character class clowns, and I always used to kind of do kind of farmer raps in a country accent and things like that. So I think it was about 6 years or so ago, and I was sitting in my car with my brother, and I asked him to record me, and I just done a few little skits, and I had them in my phone for a while, and then I threw them up on the internet, and then that was the start of something I was not prepared for in any way, shape or form.
Right, just so happened like that. That is absolutely amazing, because the character is truly incredible, and the videos that you do, I mean, are very, very topical, and they're just so completely and totally off the wall, outrageous.
Yeah, I think it's to keep the surreal alive. Like, some people would misinterpret it and say, "What's this racist fella mouthing on about?" And you're kind of like, no, you're missing the point. Michael, you're meant to laugh at Michael. Some things you laugh with, but you know when Michael is on a serious topic, is he'll mutter things under his breath.
Yes.
Or he'll bring up the topic he'll take an opposing viewpoint and he'll run with it in the extreme to make light and make fun of that opposing viewpoint.
Yes, brilliant. I'll have to say, brilliantly done, and absolutely phenomenally well done, in so many levels. And it's all about probably all about topical things at a particular time.
Yeah.
Be it about, I mean, one of your latest ones about Christmas, growing up a Christmas tree, and also
I think it's the fans we have to thank for that, because when I started, it was very just stereotypical farmer kind of topics, and it wasn't topical. But then people would start saying, under the videos, I wonder what Michael thinks of A, B, and C. So then we started to do more topical ones. So when there's a news story break, you get out there quick, because people will want to know what Farmer Michael thinks of a certain thing going on in the news. So that's how that kind of came about. So it's the fans that kind of built the character, if you will.
Right. It was you sort of they were feeding of you, and you were actually feeding of them, and what their what their reaction was.
Yeah.
Truly incredible. I mean, you've how many videos have you actually done at this stage? Have you any idea?
Oh God, I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. Too many, some would say. I don't actually know how many videos in total I have. I think I can check that on YouTube, but I actually don't think I've ever checked it.
Right, it's because
a good couple of hundred anyway, I'd say.
I would think, I would think even more than that, because
probably, yeah.
You've done, but the one thing about it is, I mean, the amount of views that you're getting on these videos on YouTube and on Facebook and everything else. I mean, we're talking like hundreds of thousands.
Oh yeah, it's scary. Sometimes you'll pop up a video and you might get 20,000 or whatever, and you're kind of disappointed, and then you might put up one that you didn't think was that funny, and you'll get 5 million. Like I done one about basically Michael just mispronouncing the words Metallica, and kind of singing like James Hetfield out of Metallica, and it got it was uploaded by numerous different sites, but I think in total that got about 50 million, which is scary. 50, and that was only the ones that I've seen. Other people still upload it to this day, and people will tag me in it saying, someone uploaded your video or someone stole your video or whatever and wouldn't give me credit, but they'd get 5 million views or whatever, and you'd be annoyed that you weren't tagged in it, but you'd be still like, well, look, it's my face getting out there and, you know, reaching a new audience, so be it.
Indeed, I mean, yes, I'm looking at, you know, there are no gays in Ireland, Kathleen, you know, 5.3 million views, and that's just on YouTube.
Yeah, that's on YouTube alone, which is crazy. I think it's because I suppose it's the beauty of the character that people are still commenting on it, like, this can't be real, or do people like really, like him, really exist, and things like that. So they're kind of stuck between the ones that know it's a sketch and the ones that actually think it's real, which is beautiful, I think.
It is, yes. It's you know, it's true. It's truly incredible. I mean, and not alone that, but I mean, you've done a stack of other work as well. I mean, you've done television work.
Yeah, we're on TV a few times and radio numerous times, and obviously live shows as well, and comedy festivals and every type of thing. So it's just like, I remember when I first started doing it, and people would be messaging and saying, would you come to our pub and do a live show or whatever? And I was like, absolutely not, get away from around me. You know, I'd never be able to do this on stage, and then I end up doing it, you know, so it's strange.
It is. That's, you know, it's amazing, and you know, it's an amazing other life, because I mean, you are disabled. You became disabled, unfortunately, in a severe motorbike accident a number of years ago. Yeah,
15 years ago.
Right, and you.
So, yeah, it seems like about 5 years ago.
Right. That's excellent. I mean, this has been has been a phenomenal thing that you've done, like, you know, and that you've created out of a situation where things were sort of bleak for you, and you've battled back onto this, and it's just become a worldwide sensation.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, because you don't plan it initially. You go with it. You just follow it. You know, I remember a few months into doing the videos, and I was like, is this really what I want to do, you know, my life? But people were enjoying them, so I kept posting them. And then eventually we put together a stage show and went touring with it, and it was successful, and people were coming, and people were loving the show. So we were like, well, we must be doing something right, so we keep doing it, you know. So, and then, you know, the people that, you know, that you get sent messages from that watch them, and people that start following you on Twitter or Instagram and things, all these celebrities that you would have grew up watching, and you're like, Jesus, they watch our videos.
Yes.
You know, and it's kind of weird. It's surreal, like.
Yes, it's incredible. I mean, the one thing about most of your videos are not long. I mean, the videos are like under 2 minutes. Sometimes they're they're only seconds.
Oh yeah, it's like, because some of them you can't really push the topic.
Yes.
You'd just be boring people, and you know, today's generation anywhere, like, social media has us turned into, you know, ADHD kind of generation, where something's too long, you flick to the next thing. You won't see it through, so you want to get to the punchline as quick as possible, or you want to hit them with the madness almost immediately, as opposed to slowing into it.
Yes. I'm also,
so you might have a bit like, oh, so how are you today, Michael? I'm grand now, and then hit Michael with the topic, and then get him ranting.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's it is straight up and right in your face. And Michael gives the opinion in forthright terms on every subject.
Oh yeah, Michael is never wrong. Michael knows everything.
Yes,
he is right, and anyone that disagrees with him is an idiot, and they're wrong, and that's it. And that's the way. But we all have an uncle or a granddad or a father like that. We all know a Michael.
Yes, that's true. Yes, indeed.
You know, but he's racist, he's homophobic, he's xenophobic, he's everyphobic. But there's something likeable about him, because he's all of the above, but he's so ignorantly so of them.
Yes, it's coming from.
You know, it's coming from complete ignorance. Like if he talks about gay people, he will not understand them, and he will misconstrue everything they stand for. because that's what Michael thinks, because that's what Michael was taught, and that's the way Michael was brought up, and he doesn't want to hear anything else.
Yes. It's a tremendous. I'll have to say, a tremendous caricature. It really is. That you managed to actually create. Now you've got a new character, and that's Farmer Michael's daughter.
That's the one, yeah. Because we always used to be talking about my hypothetical daughter, Mary Bridget, and I thought, sure, why not bring her into the sketches? So she's been at it lately, and it's been good, and it's getting mad views on them. So I'm happy enough, like, because for a while there I wasn't sure whether I keep doing it or not, but everyone was saying carry on, so just had to kind of reinvent and come back and come at it with a fresh angle.
Indeed, well done on that. Can we get a little word with Mary Bridget?
You can, of course. I'll pass her now.
That's lovely. Irish Radio it is. Having a chat with Sir.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? You're the famous Mary Bridget.
I am indeed, yeah.
Right. It must be something quite special working with Stevo and the character Farmer Michael.
Yeah, it is, and it's just so strange how it's come about. The shot, like the way it's shot out and everything. Now the character itself is actually being quite amazing. The reviews and everything.
It is. I'll have to say, that they've gone on. It truly is. It's a tremendous character. Listen, have you always been an actress?
No, not at all. This is literally the first thing I've done when it comes to anything like this.
Right. Oh, what is your real name?
Roxy is my real name.
Right. Okay. You've done you've done quite a lot of these these videos, and I must say they they really you're sort of you're kind of the straight guy, so to speak, in the videos.
Yes, and it can be hard, but she does get her put in at the end of it all.
Yes, but I must say, yes, I did. I'm sure it must be quite difficult. I mean, not to just burst out laughing in the middle of it,
Oh my God, so hard. It's so hard. Like, you'll see me sometimes turn my face away from the camera and I just can't hold it in. I just end up busting out laughing.
Yes, I can well believe it, because it is the character of Farmer Michael is absolutely hilarious. It really is.
Oh, it is. And it's so mad, even, like, he comes across a lot louder in the videos. He doesn't actually sound like he's shouting that bad in real life. So when you see it in the videos, you're kind of like, oh my God.
Right.
How did I manage to outspeak him?
Right. Yeah, it does come across on a full on in the videos. I must say, the way that they're done. But I must say, Roxy, you've fitted into the into the videos, into the role and into the part, and it really is. I've seen numerous of them, and they are very, very good.
Oh, thank you.
Real pleasure. Right, Roxy, can we go back to Sir Stevo for a moment?
You can, of course. I'll pass you on back.
Irish Radio, I'm Jerry.
Hello.
All right, Stevo. Stevo, tell me, Stevo Timothy is actually your real name?
It is.
It's on the same.
My real name,
indeed. And tell me this: you've done shows right throughout the UK. You did a tour there, I believe it was last year, and you did London, Liverpool, Glasgow, Manchester,
Birmingham, Glasgow, Edinburgh. We've had 3 visits over now since we started.
Right.
And like the first time we went over, we done a show in Liverpool. We sold out. I think it was like 3 St. George's Halls back to back, and then 2 a month later. And we got a standing ovation when we first came out, and we didn't even say anything. And it was like, oh my God, this is weird.
That is incredible.
And we went to our first match in Goodison Park to see Everton playing, and we could barely get in the door. We were being stopped every 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, there was people lining up to get pictures with us, and we were like, wow, this is mad. I felt like Conor McGregor for the day, or like someone else famous. Like, everyone was coming over. It was so surreal.
That is incredible, because what you've done is one of the things you've done. You've managed to to latch in on this Everton supporting guy. Yeah.
It's weird because people were there like, why didn't you pick a good team? And you're like, well, that's that's the team you follow. Unfortunately, so if that was the case, I'd be supporting Brazil in football and not Ireland. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, well done. Done. It's obviously opened up, your audience to a greater, to a greater number of people because of the football family and and especially the Everton family.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the Everton and the football club have taken us to their hearts, and Seamus Coleman and Wayne Rooney and people like we've heard of them watching our videos in the slagging the players at training and stuff. So it's gas, So you mightn't have got that if it was another football club, because Everton's very community based and community orientated. So it's just been amazing, and we've had private tours at the stadium, and we've met all the players, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that is it is absolutely. It's absolutely amazing, and I think it's down to it's down, I think, to your hard work. I mean, and it is tough work what you do.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a lot of stress having to come up with ideas, and not only that for online, but then to be organising tours and checking ticket sales and making sure everything's going good, because I'm leaving the show then on the night to make sure that it goes well and that the support acts perform as well, because it'll all come back on me. At the end of the day, it'll all come back on the person that has his face and his name and his image to it. So there's a lot of stress on that side of it, and travel and stuff. I can't fly because I'm a nervous wreck, so I take the ferry, and you drive then from say Liverpool to London, and then from London to Liverpool and back up to Glasgow, and so yeah, it's not the easiest driving around the UK.
Indeed not.
I enjoy driving though, so.
Right. Well done on that. Your videos have also featured in notable, outlets such as Lad Bible, also Benchwarmers, Worldship, Hip Hop, Joe.ie, Irish Independent, The Daily Edge, The Star, The Sun, The Mirror, as well as mentions.
Yeah, there's loads of them, and retweeted by some major names in the world of showbiz, which is nice. And people have liked our things that you never thought would have liked them. I'm not going to be one of those name dropper people, but people from the world, people that'll be well known in the UK and well known in the States as well. And you're kind of you'd wake up and you'd look at your Twitter and go, oh my God, Ricky Gervais is just after liking one of my tweets, and you'd fall on the ground. It's crazy.
That is fantastic. I mean, your sketches have appeared on TV, CNN, Fox, ABC, RTE, TV3, and also...
yeah, we were on American TV before we were on Irish TV, believe it or not.
Wow.
Which is very strange.
Indeed.
One we done No Depression in Ireland. I thought it was great at highlighting denial of mental health issues in men, so they kind of picked up and got the message behind it, and they showed it on CNN, so that was that's crazy.
That is fantastic.
I got a message from someone that lives over in America and says one of your sketches is just on CNN, and I was like, no. And they were there yes, I play it back here and I record it, and I was like, oh Jesus, this is insane.
That is fantastic. It really is. Now, you've also met the UFC legend Conor McGregor, which featured in all the major news outlets around the world.
Yeah, that was insane when we met him. It was really, really weird, because we thought we'd just meet him and get a picture, and then little did we know there'd be a big write-up in every fighting magazine and most of the Irish and British papers. So it was really, really weird.
Right. That is. And
then we were talking to Ryan Tuberty and the whole lot and other radio stations about meeting them and stuff, and I was and they were all you're the biggest UFC fan, and I'm there. Not really, but we'll go with the flow.
Yes, indeed. It is. I'll have to say to you, well done on it all. You've made a lot of people very, very happy, and you've.
Thank you so much.
You've created a truly phenomenal sort of steamroller of comedy, which is completely original, completely different, and a rare character in comedy. So well done on it all. It's absolutely excellent.
Thank you. I think it's just strange that Michael just kind of superseded. I've done other characters since, and Michael I don't think I'll ever match Michael for longevity and originality, because you're doing sketches in a car, so you've no wardrobe, you've no production team, you've no sets.
Yes.
It's just a camera on me in a car, and I think we've managed to keep it original for like 6 years. So it's saying something in itself. So I think people like them, and I just have to go along with that and continue on, and hope they don't get sick of them too quick.
No, I think I definitely think that that I can't see that happening for a very long time. So listen, well done, really well done on it all. It's absolutely superb.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot.
And Steve, listen, I look forward to catching up with you. I look forward to as soon as we get rid of COVID and all the rest of it, that I'll be able to sit in an audience and see your show.
Absolutely. When we're over, I'll give you a bell. There's tickets there for you, and let's get back to normal, happy, laughter-filled life.
Indeed so. Steve, thanks a million for talking to me.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me on.